Now, educationists are calling on parents and guardians to return to the basics of raising morally sound and exceptional children. This comes after a recent viral sex video of some minors at Chrisland Schools that stirred varied reactions on social and mainstream media. Senior correspondent Sharon Ejason has details in this report.
There have been rising cases of moral decadence among minors, especially in secondary schools in Nigeria. From court clashes to the rape to death of 14-year-old Karen Apuch Abga, an SS1 student of Premier Academic Lugbe in Abuja, on the 21st June 2021, and the alleged bullying of late Sylvester Romoni, a GS2 student of Dowen College, Lagos, on the 30th of November 2021. A recent case is the viral sex video of a 10-year-old girl and 4 male students of Chrisland High School, Lagos. Many concerned Nigerians are worried by the ugly trend among minors in the country. To get more insight on this issue, I met with Professor Ngozi Osaren, a counseling psychologist at the University of Lagos. She is of the view that recent parenting style by many Nigerians has failed. Professor Ngozi Osaren suggests a system overall.
They need to be guided. They need to be taught what is right and what is wrong. We need to do that. The onus is on us. We are the ones that have failed. Have we even shown appropriate examples? Because the TV is there, they see all sorts. The videos are there, even outside. Is everywhere. Things have gone out of hand because people want to make money. But we should focus on the mental health of those children. To have a stakeholders meeting for all the school administrators, for teachers. They can do it district by district. There are 6 districts.
The type of child that has come to school with a kind of discipline that has been from the parents will now be the one the children will now take to school. Coming to school, the management must have rules and regulations and must have their own system where they know that, look, this is what is expected of every child here. And the parents should know their limits. Immediately you take your child to school, you must know that you don't have to dictate for teachers, you don't have to dictate for lecturers, you don't have to dictate for school management. The school management must have their own system on how to administer the children they have.
Child rights are human rights that also recognizes the special needs for care and protection of minors. Part 1 of the Child Rights Act in Nigeria mandates that when children are involved in a matter, their best interests should take precedence. It goes on to state that parents or legal guardians are obligated to fulfill the duty of giving the child basic protection. Children and young people under the age of 18 have this right, regardless of religion, race, ethnicity, gender, or cultural background.
Our problem is not lack of laws, but the willpower to actually implement it. Parenting, we have failed. In terms of education, we have failed. Governmentally, we have failed. Enforcement, restrictions, and monitoring, it is a total disaster. So these are the same people that will tomorrow want to make law. That's where you see young children who wear bomb shorts, follow their mother to supermarket or what do you call it, salon, and then you tell the woman, oh, this child not too young for this exposure. He said you should, as a man, you should remove your eyes from distance. You should be decent. What is your eyes doing there? You know. So that's the society we'll find ourselves. We want to live a societal life like the Oyibo people, but we don't also want a situation. We don't have the infrastructure that they have to check, you know, deviant.
Parenting is struggling with social media, and so the kind of parenting that was done 40 years, 35 years ago, 30 years ago is different from what parents are facing now. They are struggling with, okay, even if you say you won't get your child a phone, some assignments are sent to your children via WhatsApp. Your children are asked to use Google. The easiest way to get to Google is to use a phone. So you cannot but get a phone for your children.
Many people agree that a lot needs to be done in terms of parenting. According to an IT expert, Eime Omozokia, exposure of children to the internet without parental guidance is sickening. He took us through how to set up a Google Family link to guide children from accessing adult content on the internet.
Google Family is just an app that you download on your device, on your phone, that enables you to control whatever your children are doing. You download the app, you register your email account, then your children's app, you download it there too and register their own account as a child, which you are monitoring. So the app allows you to monitor the time they spend. There are usage statistics. How long did that child use online? Which sites did he go? Which apps was he using? It enables you to. So from wherever, from your office now, I can decide to check and, okay, this is what he's doing. You are spending too much time online. From the office, I can lock the device. Once the device is locked, that child will not have access to it. It's a very powerful device and useful for controlling, but the responsibility still lies on the parents. If you have the device and you don't check, you don't monitor, it's still the same thing.
Omozokia stressed that telecommunications companies can create parental control for families, which can help track security.
The application is allowing parents to listen in on a child's device or pre-recording them. You know, you can have a log of all your child's calls. And as a parent, if this line is dedicated, assigned as a child, as a minor's line, they should be able to give a parent's access to listening on conversations or even hear recorded conversations. You know, so that's another feature that can be implemented for CUG.
While tools should be applied to monitor and keep children safe, governments at all levels have to ensure that erotic musical videos, aphrodisiac advertorials, and unwholesome content are censored and checked.
According to Educationists, a balanced form of education requires that teachers impart knowledge and morals, while parents also try to instill discipline. Sharon Jackson, TVC News.